a real regime almost.
Oh, hell no.
They're talking about me.
All I needed was one ball.
The science of training.
And I know you don't think it's a sport. Now, your coach, Oscar, right? You mentioned. How long have you been working with him? 2 years now?
Yeah, 2 years now, yeah.
Okay, so what was the right formula between you two? Why did you pick him? I don't know who you trained with before, but why suddenly with him? What was the right fit? And what's the right advice to getting the coach that you know what I mean?
To me, some people like, training or having a coach that does like, online training and, you give them a diet and give them a training protocol and they follow it. For me, especially at the level that I am right now, I'd rather have a coach that's basically more hands-on, somebody that could basically be in the gym with me, training with me, that see my physique on the daily, know which body parts I need to improve and stuff like that. So I finally had Oscar, because I used to do, online coaching and stuff like that. My old coach, we did everything online. And just having the physical presence of a coach in the gym with you, it makes a huge difference to me,
I would say a majority of the guys do it online, like you mentioned. Right? Yeah. You're sending the pictures on the phone, right? So tells them what to do. Yeah. That's how you used to do it?
Yeah.
So, Oscar, who did he train before you?
He trained Kai. Kai was one of his biggest clients. Kai got a couple wins with him. I think both of Kai's on a classic win was in Oscar. He did a few Olympias with Kai also. He also trained, oh God, I'm trying to remember his name. He'll come back to me in a second. He's Jamaican. Can't remember his name for the love of me.
That's cool. So he has credibility for sure.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you guys have like a private facility where you train at, or you go?
Yeah, we have a little private gym that we train at. It's not anything big. It's a basement gym, no mirrors, but it gets the job done. No distraction.
So you just went through COVID, right? You had COVID recently. You went through it, and there's been a lot of kind of like, in the bodybuilding fitness community, everybody's, some states the gyms are open. I mean, they're closed still due to COVID, right? Pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people are trying to rebel against that, keeping the gyms open against the orders from the state. Do you think the gyms should be open, or do you think they should be closed? Or how do you feel about it? You being a bodybuilder and also somebody who had COVID, who knows it's a real thing, a real threat. Like, how do you feel about it?
I definitely think they should be open, man. And one of the reasons why COVID didn't hit me as hard is because I train, top shape and everything like that. If I was, was out of shape or, was fat or anything like that, I'm sure I had a totally different impact on me, I think one of the reasons why I was able to get over it so fast is because I was in shape and, my lungs and everything is very healthy, So I definitely think the gym should be open. If you they set some protocols and stuff like that, and they follow the protocols and they just make sure they clean the gyms and stuff like that, I don't see why not. Why should it be closed?
That's a good point. Yeah, in California, from what I understand, it's still closed.
Yeah,
some other states too, but some are opening up, closing down. It just depends on the kind of like the state. But I would say I agree with you on that point. But the gyms have to take responsibility for really providing, the cleaning, cleaning it and just make sure it's working to a certain degree, like maybe 50% capacity or something like that.
Yeah, and not to mention, man. I mean, in this time, we really don't have anything to do. People don't have bars and all this other stuff to go to. You need an outlet, man. You can't just be sitting at home watching Netflix all day, man.
So how did you feel about the 212 Olympia in 20?
I was really happy for Sean Clarita, man. Me and him actually, we came up together. Came into the sport at the same time. We were actually sponsored by Natural Vitamins at the same time. So me and him, we go way back. So I was really happy to see him win the Miss Olympia, the 212 Miss Olympia. Yeah, he trains hard. Very strong guy, man. And he's very, I can say, self-motivated. He does everything himself. He's training and everything like that. So I take my hat off to him for winning the 212 Miss Olympia.